people's business, by other people's wrongdoing. Indeed, we have the obligation. We have the obligation to remind each other. But in the context of our life today, we do this in very different ways. Especially here in Western countries, we are taught to be very critical to other people. And then when we have that skill, what we do, we just keeping criticizing other people. Oh, these people did this is something like this. This people is doing something wrong. This people is doing this. So we're busy watching other people and criticizing them. That's not the way we have to do it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala command us in Surah Al-Asr, for instance. This is وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. You remind each other, advise each other to follow the straight path. Be patient to follow the truth, not to criticize, especially in the absence of the people who are criticizing. That's also considered as gossiping, and it is prohibited. It's one of the great sins that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prohibits us from doing. So my respected brothers and sisters in Islam, just look at this statement. In this ayah is very clear. Inshallah, we focus, and whatever Allah bless us with, we focus with that, and inshallah with that we follow the straight path. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept whatever the accomplishment that we make in this life, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward us in this life and in the next life. And in the last segment of this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned about other things. So this one short ayat, but there are three messages that we can learn. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala convey to us. He says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وما كنا مؤذبين حتى نبعث رسولا. Indeed, this ayat refers to the event or the thing that happened in the past, to the history. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in here, وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ حَتَّى نَبْعَثَ رَسُولًا. So he said, we do not inflict punishment. Okay, I repeat, we do not inflict punishment until we send forth a Rasul to make truth distinct from falsehood. So today we see a lot of things going on in our life. Just maybe last week, we see something happen in Virginia, snow, caused a lot of crash, and the fire that burned one or two towns in Colorado. If people look at that as the punishment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and if you look at this ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has warned us. He will not send other messenger or Rasul of the Prophet ﷺ, but all the reminder, the warning is here in the Quran. The Prophet ﷺ has conveyed it to us. So it's not up to us. Back to the first segment of the ayah, he said, this is the truth. Allah sent this ayah, this Quran, the warning, the good news for the people who believe, and the warning for the people who disbelieve. This is the consequences if you follow the truth, and this is the consequences if you disobey the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the warning is there already. But sometimes we just close our ears, we don't want to listen to that. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said another ayah. Okay. In the Quran, in the other ayah, he mentioned also, there are a lot of examples that Allah says in the Quran for us to learn. When we see something in our reality of our life, we connect to that ayah, to that example, or it's connect with the hidayah, with the guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We can comprehend that. So again, my respected brothers and sisters in Islam, this ayah should remind myself and you all, inshallah, to look again at our commitment to the faith, to following the guidance that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with. Today, many people are still looking to get guidance. Because they cannot find that guidance, they start to blame Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like I mentioned earlier. They start to look at the religion as the factors that make people not feeling happy in their life. And some other people just look the other way to find the guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in their way. And some other people make the statement that, oh, I'm trying to find Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and I find something else. There's a lot of things going on. I don't know if you read that book, a person who claimed himself to be a Muslim. He said he seek Allah and he found Jesus. So this is a book. He published the book and people read it. Oh, this just, and I mean, there's some other examples that we can see in our life. So looking at this, we are thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we receive that guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And now what we need to do is just be committed to following that guidance. When we are committed to following that guidance, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised that He will shower that person with the tranquility in this life. And indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward, multiple reward in the next life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase our knowledge. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us in iman. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our good deeds and forgive our sins. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Qur'anil azim. Wa nafa'ani wa iyyakum bima fihi minal ayati wa zikril hakim. أقول قولي هذا واستغفره إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا كما أمر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله الواحد القهار. أشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله سيد الأبرار. قال الله تعالى في القرآن الكريم بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين وأذل الشرك والمشركين ودمر أعداء الدين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون فاذكروا الله العظيم يذكركم واسألوه من فضله يؤتيكم ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون وأقم الصلاة